All right, let's dive into a really gripping supernatural thriller. This is a modern ghost story that's all about systemic corruption, justice, and of course, a truly chilling quest for revenge. The story opens with this incredibly poetic line. It just immediately pulls you into this world full of mystery and moral questions. It's the perfect setup for the dark tale that's got to unfold. So the whole thing kicks off with this wave of just bizarre kidnappings. The entire state is on edge because young women are vanishing without a trace, and you can just feel the fear and panic starting to build.
And this is where it gets real. Four young women gone. It starts with a girl named Ragini. She's heading home late at night, and then a scream in the darkness. And just like that, she's gone.
Okay, and here it is, the first huge clue. These are not random attacks. Not at all. Every single victim is the daughter of a police inspector. This connection completely changes the game. This isn't just a series of abductions anymore. This is personal. It's targeted. And that's when we meet our protagonist, Inspector Suhani. She's this sharp, really dedicated officer, and she gets the case. But for Suhani, this isn't just another file on her desk. She's a mother, she has a daughter named Arya, and this whole thing hits terrifyingly close to home. So Suhani just dives right into the case files. She's looking for a pattern, something beyond the fact that all the victims' fathers are cops. She starts mapping out where each kidnapping happened because she has this gut feeling that there's another layer to this puzzle. Okay, so she starts putting pins on a map, looking for some kind of hidden logic. The first girl was taken from Rampur. Then, the second kidnapping. This one happened in the district of Araya. A third girl is taken, this time from Deoria. With every pin she puts on that map, Suhani feels like she's getting closer, like something is about to click. And then the final piece falls into place. The fourth victim, taken from Hapur. Now all the locations are laid out right there in order. And this is the moment that changes everything. The terrifying truth. The kidnapper isn't just picking districts at random. They're spelling out a name. R-A-D-H-A. Wow, this isn't a serial kidnapping case anymore. This is a message. So who is Radha? That name unlocks a really dark chapter from the police department's own past. As Suhani starts to tell this story, we learn this isn't just about a name. It's about a deep, tragic injustice. Well, it turns out Officer Radha was one of the department's best, a real hero. She wasn't afraid to stand up to powerful people, and she did just that when she exposed a corrupt politician, a guy named Chandrasekhar. And this is where it all went so horribly wrong. See, Radha exposed the MLA, but he didn't go down quietly. He conspired with 4 corrupt inspectors, and get this, they are the exact same inspectors whose daughters are now missing. They framed Radha, but they didn't stop there. They threw her father in jail on fake charges, and he ended up taking his own life. And then they murdered Radha to bury the truth for good. So now that Suhani knows the whole story, she tracks Radha's spirit to this old, creepy, abandoned house. And inside, she finds the 4 missing girls, all unconscious, with Radha's ghost just hovering over them. This sets up this incredible confrontation. But it's not a cop versus a criminal, it's one officer facing another. And this right here, this is the heart of the whole conflict. You've got Suhani appealing to their shared duty to the rule of law, begging for the lives of these innocent girls. But then there's Radha. She was failed completely by that system, and now she's only driven by revenge. She believes she's beyond law and justice. I mean, her words are just absolutely bone-chilling. For Radha, there's no room for negotiation. The only thing she wants is to make her tormentors feel the exact same pain that they put her and her father through. Suhani realizes that the law, it's not going to work here. So she tries something different. She doesn't try to stop Radha. Instead, she makes the solemn promise to bring the real culprits to her. She's appealing to Radha's twisted sense of justice, not just her anger. And what happens next is just fast and final. Suhani keeps her word. All 4 girls are found, totally safe, and they're returned to their families. And then, the 5 men who started it all, the MLA and those 4 inspectors, they just vanish without a trace. And the final report?
It's clean, it's simple, and it's chilling. All 5 men are officially listed as missing. Suhani led them straight to Radha's ghost and let her exact her final bloody revenge. A promise kept between 2 officers.
Which leaves us with this final haunting question. What Suhani did was completely outside the law. I mean, she basically facilitated a supernatural execution. But when a system is so corrupt that it destroys one of its own, can we really call what Radha did revenge? Or was it, in its own terrifying way, a form of justice?